Hello again, everybody. It's Eric with Better Every Shave, back again with another Razor Report video. In this one, I'm taking a look at the RazoRock HAWK version 3 stainless steel, the open comb version. There are three versions of the RazoRock HAWK version 3 stainless. The first one is the standard version. The second is the open comb, which I have, which is supposed to be the mid-aggression. And the third one is the A plate, and it's supposed to be the most aggressive of the three. So when I went to order this, the standard version wasn't in stock. And so I thought, well, I like an aggressive razor, so I'll try the open comb version. And not to spoil the surprise, but I'll tell you that the open comb version was way more aggressive than I expected. And I subsequently ended up buying the standard plate as well, just to give it a shot once it came back into stock. So I'll get to the shave later and we'll take a look at that. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and take a look at the razor itself and get some more information about it. This is an Artist Club style razor, and it's actually, I put it back in the box because I'm going to do like a fake unboxing here in a second, so I can't hold it up for you, but it's an Artist Club style razor. So it has a long or a wide, let's say, head to accommodate the wide Artist Club blade. And it comes with one of the RazoRock handles. They're stainless steel handles, and if you have used any of their razors, you would know that they have a set of handles that they sell with that comes with all of their razors, or at least all of the ones that I've noticed or looked at on the website. And so they have a bulldog and a barber pole and a bamboo and some standard shapes and sizes of handles, but suffice to say they're all very nicely made. They're all very heavy duty stainless steel, and at least in my collection, I can be blindfolded and pick up one of their handles and tell you that it's a RazoRock handle. So it's to me, it's a very high quality handle, and I really enjoy using them. But what that means is that this razor in itself is pretty heavy, and the head itself is stainless steel as well as the handle. So you've got a lot of weight to it. The version 2 of the HAWK, which I also have, is aluminum, and it's very, very light. So it's a pretty stark contrast between the two. They both shave really well, in my opinion, and I really enjoy using both of them, but they are quite different in terms of the weight and not the size. The size is about the same. The head is a little bit smaller on the version 3, and so we'll take a look at that right now, as a matter of fact. Actually, I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and look at the website first, and we'll see what RazoRock claims. If you aren't aware, RazoRock sells their razors at Italian Barber. I believe it's their website, but there's a lot of other things sold here as well, different soaps and razors and things. So I should probably have done a little more research, but anyway, this is where I've always bought my RazoRock gear. I think they're for sale at other places as well. I apologize. I should have done a better job of preparing, but anyway, let's take a look here. So this is version 3, $69.99. When you purchase it, you get to choose which one you're buying. So you have the 3 different models. Like I said, you can also get the base plates and the head separately, like I did. So I was able to buy just the standard plate, but this is what I initially bought, which is the single edge razor V3 OC with the bulldog handle. And you see here's all of the different handles they offer, and they have a picture telling you the length of them. And I got the bulldog, which is right in the middle, and it's 90 millimeters. I like the longer handle. That's why I tend to get that one. And they go into explaining, as I mentioned, so it's 316 marine grade stainless. And there are 3 different levels of aggression: the standard, the OC, and the A. The A plate actually, Brian from Wet Shave Experience, his YouTube channel has the A version of this, and he's made a few videos about it. So I'm going to link to his channel so that you guys can take a look and see someone using the A plate if you are interested. Now, he has said in his videos that he doesn't feel like it's overly aggressive. So I'm curious, you know, it's still a safety bar, a straight bar, and it's not an open comb. And I'm curious if I would think that the A was more aggressive than the open comb, because I feel like the open comb is very aggressive. So Anyway, his experience has been that it doesn't appear to be overly aggressive. I'll link to his channel. You can go and check out his videos and see what you think there. So, and then real quickly, one more time, just looking at so what I did was purchase just the standard base plate, and that just came as this one single piece, and then it just fits in place of the open comb plate. And I need to write a review. I'd actually like to get a review up there on there. So anyway, so that's what we've got for the website. And what I'm going to do now is go ahead to the top-down view, and we'll take a look at the packaging as well as get a length and weight and show loading a blade as well. So let's take a look. All right, so I put this back in the box. RazoRock, the packaging is very minimal. It's effective. It gets the razor to you in one piece. It's not a showpiece. RazoRock is pretty upfront about the fact that their razors are bargain priced. It's pretty tough to get a really nicely made stainless steel razor at this $70 price point. And so they're putting all their effort into giving you the best quality razor they can for that price and not taking away from it by spending extra money on packaging and things like that. So this is the type of packaging it comes in, just a standard RazoRock box. And then you've got tells you what it is in the box. And it is just wrapped in tissue paper. And I have affectionately nicknamed, I have a nickname for this, and I'm going to see what you think as soon as I go ahead and pull this out. So my nickname for this is the Rake. And I think you could probably see why that might be. Because not only is it open comb, it is widely spaced open comb. So the teeth on here, most open combs are open, but they are not that open. So it's actually quite a sensation when you put it up against your face. You can feel the individual teeth, whereas to me at least, a lot of the open combs that I've tried, they're spaced so closely that you really kind of hard pressed to be able to feel it directly. But this, you can absolutely feel the fact that this is a open comb razor. And so anyway, it's quite a beast, I have to say. It's actually, I'm really happy that I have it, even though it is super aggressive, and I probably won't use it as often as I use just the standard plate. Anyway, all right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the weight here. I can stop throwing my scale around. All right, so this is grams. Oops. So it's heavy. This is 10. Whoop. Sorry, I can't see it from where I'm sitting. Okay, it is 101.5. So that's pretty heavy. Yeah. So it's definitely, very, very heavy, which, I mean, again, it's all on what you like in a razor, and I actually prefer, I like a heavy razor. So, okay. 3.58 ounces. So yeah, nice and heavy. If you like the feeling of a heavy razor, this is definitely one that you will probably like. Okay, so let's see how long it is. So the handle is 90 millimeters, and then the head itself adds just a touch more. Let's just flip it up this way. And I'm going to call that, oh, it's so close to 4 inches. It's like 3 15/16, 3 7/8. Yeah, it's very close. And in millimeters, it's just under 10. So I'm going to say 98 maybe. And I'll put these numbers up on the screen as we go. So, all right, let's go ahead and show loading a blade. So this head, it actually fits together pretty nicely. It's not too difficult to put together. I have put one of the white nylon washers on there. So I just like to keep that in there to keep the handle from rubbing and scraping and marking the head, the base plate, I should say. I also have a blade in here. So one of the neat things about this razor, this Artist Club razor, and actually every Artist Club that I have, is you can leave a blade in it and just flip it around so that the edge is facing away from the front. And then that way you've got a blade with it, and you can keep that blade with it and keep it stored with the razor, but not have it be where it's an edge that someone could get caught on. So, all right. The base plate has little pins. I think you can see that there. There's a little pin right there and another one on the other side. And the Artist Club blade has the holes that would correspond with that. So you go ahead and put that on, and then you put the top cap over that, and the top cap has the little recessed receptacles, if you will, for those pins, and it fits together pretty easily. So some of the Artist Club razors can be a little fiddly to line up, and this one, it matches up very, very nicely. It's perfect. So let's go ahead and throw the washer back on, get your handle back together. And the nice thing about this thread too is that it fits a standard handle size. So if for some reason you didn't like the RazoRock handle, you could easily put a different handle on there. So there you go. That's the blade. It is just hanging out there. And let me tell you that when you, at least for me again, that is an aggressive shave. And I normally like an aggressive blade, but this one, it chewed me up a little bit on my neck, and you'll see that in the shave. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't like a bloody massacre, but it was definitely, you feel that blade. That is right out there. So I could imagine that if you were trying to remove many, many days, even possibly weeks of stubble, that you would be able to mow it off with this. So if you had a gentle hand, this would absolutely just burn through whatever was on your face, I believe. So, all right, there you go. There's the weight measurement, loading the blade, taking a look at it. Let's go ahead and get to the shave. Shave video time. Hey there. Today I'll be using Cherry Tobacco by Elysian soaps. And I'm using this in my DS Cosmetic shave bowl. Got a decent amount in there. Using my Yaki Timberwolf knot brush. And yes, of course, the RazoRock HAWK open comb. So I'm going to go ahead and lather this up and be right back. Okay, I've got it lathered up. Oh yeah, it looks nice. So Elysian soaps is it's on Etsy shop, and so I'll put a link to that in the description. It's an excellent soap. Shannon, the soap maker or the artisan, is very nice, super nice to work with. I actually made a mistake in my order, and she was able to help me figure it out. And so I got a nice tin of this soap. You don't see soaps coming in tins, I guess, as much, and I actually kind of like it. I think it's a nice touch. I like that it screws. Well, I guess the plastic ones screw on too, but I kind of like the feel of it. Yeah. Anyway, the scent is very, very nice. The performance is very, very nice. As you can see, it's very well hydrated. Yeah, just really good stuff. And like I said, I'll have a link in the description. Go ahead and check them out. I have no affiliation or anything. Just she's a nice person who makes a good product that I think people would like to try. And just for the scent fragrance, it's obviously cherry tobacco. It's more cherry forward, in my opinion. And there's a little bit of tobacco in the background, but it's a very nice sort of like a sweet cherry fragrance. And yeah, the performance is very good. So here we are with the Rake, the RazoRock, and yeah, on the with like the grain, yeah.
Lots of blade feel.
Lots of blade feel, definitely. Yeah. But on the with the grain pass, sure, that was actually very, very comfortable. And it's an interesting sensation, like I said, because it is such a widely gapped tooth. The teeth on there's such a wide gap. So you can really feel that on your face. The scent strength on this, I would say, is a little above medium for me. It's pretty pretty strong, off the tub, and then as you lather it, it opens up and has a nice fragrance. Like I said, very cherry forward, very sweet, and very pleasant. And post shave, I didn't have. It wasn't a lot of fragrance left over, but it was I could still smell it a little bit, and and it was pleasant. And the post shave feel was good. Feel was good as well. I don't know if you spotted it or not, but on my neck, I had already had a little tiny drop of blood just from the with the grain pass. And I don't think I noticed it when I was shaving, but I just noticed it now when I was watching it back. So, and this is my across the grain pass. I think you can hear. There's definitely a lot of blade feel. Yeah, very interesting razor to use. Also, this is still before I had my stool in the bathroom, so I'm still breathing pretty heavy here. I know folks have said that it doesn't bother them, but I just the same. In case you're watching this and wondering, gee, what's this guy? what's the deal with this? I mean, as you saw in the intro, I'm on oxygen, so when I have to take it off to shave, I have to breathe pretty hard, and standing up makes that more difficult. So I've since gotten a stool, and it helps quite a lot. So anyway, enough about that. Wanted to say thank you for everybody who's been watching and commenting. I really, really appreciate it. I love the comments. I genuinely appreciate everybody taking the time to watch the videos, and then beyond that, taking the time to leave a comment. I don't care if you just say hi. I don't care if you say I didn't like it, or I don't whatever you want to say is fine. I feel like, and I think a lot of creators feel this way, whenever you make a video or put out a piece of content, if you don't get any kind of feedback, it's like, if a tree falls in the forest and no one's there to hear it, does it make a sound? I mean, if a video goes out and people watch it, but there's no kind of feedback, does it have any kind of impact? Do people find it interesting? Is there anything that they liked about it, disliked about it? And I just love the idea that, people are taking the time to watch this, are hopefully getting some kind of value out of it, whether it's informational, entertainment, at my silliness or whatever. Anyway, and I also appreciate the fact I'm up at, as of recording this, 163 subscribers, which is just amazing. I really can't believe how many people are, sticking around and wanting to see more. I really appreciate it. There, you see all the blood. I don't know if you spotted that. Look at all of the weepers on my neck and on along my jawline there. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. Anyway, yeah. So thank you very much. I genuinely appreciate it, and I really look forward to hearing from you guys after I put these videos out. So anyway, so as you saw, yeah, I'm in it deep now. Yeah, look at all. It's just, there's 2 or 3 under my chin, several more under my jawline. And so I'm going to go ahead and rinse off here, and then we'll come back with the Alum Test and see what happens. Okay, here we go. And I may be stone-faced here at the beginning, but I guarantee you there was a lot of irritation, obviously. If I had that many weepers. So come on. You can tell me. How bad is it, big guy? Come on. Big guy. Yeah.
That's a lot. That's a lot of irritation.
Yeah. Yeah. That's probably the most you may ever see. I don't know. Maybe if I start using shavettes and stuff and go crazy and do something stupid, that may be the most irritation. Yeah. that you see. So anyway, I believe that the alum and cold water stopped most of them. I think I did have two, if I'm not mistaken, that were bad enough that I had to get the styptic matchbook styptic thing out and use one of those. Even after I used the balm here, that was the Hendrix Classics and Company White Star unscented balm, which is very, very good. Actually, I'll link to that as well. I'll put a link to all the stuff I used. That'll just make it easier in case anyone's interested. I put on way, way, way too much, so I have to end up dabbing a lot of it off. But yeah. So this was bad enough. Actually, I remember the day afterward, I still had where those two weepers and nicks were. I actually had little scabs. That's how bad it was. Not to be gross. I apologize for that, but it was that bad. So anyway, I don't blame the razor. I blame myself. I was a complete, ham-fisted, just, I should have never been so aggressive with it. And I just, my own stupid fault. So anyway. All right.
The Rake.
Yes, the Rake. All right, there you go. A little brutal. A lot brutal. Yeah, not one of my best efforts, I can definitely say. And again, I don't blame the razor even in the slightest. That was completely my fault for being an idiot and going too fast, pushing too hard, you name it. I did everything wrong. I think I would do better with it in the future if I tried again. I got the standard plate, like I said. I've used that and it was great. I had absolutely no problems with it. It was very smooth. So I just think the open comb itself added a different level of difficulty and different dimension, just different, I had to treat it differently and I didn't, and I paid the price for it. So let that be a lesson to me. So, all right. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. I hope that you liked what you saw. And if you did, please feel free to subscribe. I'd certainly appreciate it. And, thumbs up, all that good stuff. If you didn't like it, thumbs down. I'm a big boy. I can take it. I'd rather you be honest. And if you have any comments for me, please feel free to leave them below. Also, hit me up on social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all those places. Just check under my channel. The banner has all the links there for it. And actually, I'll put in the description too, just to make it easier. So anyway, that's it. I appreciate you joining me today. Thank you for spending your time with me. And I hope to have you back again soon for another video. All right. Take care. Have a great day. Bye-bye.